On April 30th, 1945, Adolf Hitler was officially declared dead. The war was ending. Berlin was collapsing, and the world believed it had finally heard his last words. But buried deep inside Allied intelligence archives, a classified report that says otherwise. Because 3 days after Hitler's death, a German military broadcast was intercepted. According to history, Hitler took his own life inside the Führer bunker as Soviet forces closed in on Berlin. His body was burned, the bunker was sealed, and the Third Reich collapsed soon after. But in the final weeks of the war, Allied radio operators began intercepting strange transmissions from abandoned Nazi frequencies. Most were dismissed as broken equipment or desperate remnants of a dying army, until one transmission changed everything. On May 3, 1945, British intelligence intercepted a shortwave broadcast originating from inside Germany. The signal was strong, clear, deliberate. The message was brief and chilling. Germany has fallen, but the mission continues. Then the voice paused and said something that froze every analyst listening. I remain where I have always been. Voice comparison tests were conducted immediately. The conclusion was classified at the highest level. The voice matched Adolf Hitler's speech patterns with terrifying accuracy. The broadcast was traced to a region believed to contain one of Hitler's last secret facilities, a subterranean complex rumored to exist beneath a forest in southern Germany. Officially, the facility was never completed. Unofficially, no one was certain what had been sealed inside it. An Allied recon unit was sent to investigate. Their orders were simple: locate the source, confirm destruction. They entered the underground structure expecting ruins. Instead, they found power, lights still on, generators humming, and radios still broadcasting. Inside the facility, the soldiers discovered reel-to-reel audio equipment, stacked floor to ceiling. Each tape was labeled by date. Some dated after Hitler's reported death. When the recordings were played, the room fell silent. They weren't speeches. They weren't commands. They were monologues. A single voice, speaking calmly, methodically, as if continuing a conversation that never ended. One line repeated across dozens of tapes. If the body fails, the idea must survive. In the deepest chamber of the facility, the team found the broadcast source. Not a man, not a body, but a system. An experimental psychological warfare machine designed to replay recorded speeches, adapt phrasing, and simulate presence. Built to convince enemy forces that leadership still existed, even after death. But here's what terrified Allied intelligence. The system was still learning, still updating messages, still broadcasting. And the final transmission logged, sent moments before the facility was shut down, said only this: "You will hear me again when the world is ready." The facility was destroyed, the tapes were sealed, the report was buried. Official history recorded Hitler's death as the end, but intelligence files suggest something else entirely: that his final weapon was never meant to win the war, only to ensure his voice never truly disappeared. Eerie Frontlines. If you want more dark World War II mysteries, classified military stories, and unsettling history, subscribe.